Mollified intention they have done. I understand your concern also, sir, because Sukhendu was talking that you had a sardonic smile on your face. It's only because I know this House has all the right to take any legislation it wants. That is your stand has been the day you took over as the Vice Chairman. But at the same time, its limitations also have to be understood. So that is why I will not take a stand on that. But I will only tell my friend here that we are not discussing the CBI or we are not talking about any criminal law here. We are talking about a constitutional law which is coming to replace the ordinance, which again is a constitutional thing. When we oppose it, it is called statutory resolution. We don't oppose it because we are opposing in a debate. We oppose the bill here in the ordinance bill as statutory. I don't know why Congress was so much worried when our Sai Reddy was speaking. Everybody has these compulsions, and Sai Reddy's compulsions you will never understand. So please understand the compulsions of each one. As you said, everybody, the compulsions include many things. I don't want to go into them. So politically we take a stand. But anyhow, sir, we have... I am always with Constitution, sir, with this party and that party. I have resigned as a CWC member. Sir, I have resigned as Congress. Sir, Lok Sabha has discussed this in detail. And the debate yesterday was very informative and erudite. Because I am not trying to take what Mr. Singhvi or Sukhendu has said, I would like to take the entire debate in a different tag, which you will appreciate, sir. But before doing that, let me also quote what the Home Minister has said in the Lok Sabha yesterday. He was surprised how all of them came together when they were not together at all. He was worried about this grouping. Let me tell you, I am not part of India. I am udhar bol raha hu. I am not part of INDIA. But at the same time, when our nation is settled, when there is a set on the border, all of us join together to face the enemy. Like that, today I have an enemy in somebody who is trying to subvert Constitution. This subversion, I am against that. I stand against you because it is the Constitution that matters, not your politics. Unfortunately, the speeches that are being made, the debate that was involving itself into, was all about politics. One blaming the other. That is not the question. Today, right before you is something. And I would say, yesterday, while the debate was very good in the Lok Sabha, a suggestion, not a suggestion, a remark came from the one party, a recognized, known legal brain, Mr. Pinaki Mishra, who said he stood a very stout defense for you. He defended the ordinance, but at the same time he said, when it comes to the basic issue of the ordinance, when it comes to services, and when the Supreme Court sees the fit, I don't think we should rush through it, and we should wait for another few days. This is what exactly a constitution should do. Sir, I am trying to tell you what my view is. What Patra also agrees, that is, it is not keeping the equidistance. It is appreciating the constitutional point.
Yes.
What Pinaki was saying yesterday was, Pinaki Mishra was saying yesterday was, we are not sure of what is happening, and the Supreme Court is absolutely against the particular bill, and hence let us wait before I possible. Sir, anyhow, sir, as I said, we all join together. The entire opposition is one when something serious of this nature happens. Sir, yesterday the Home Minister is the Lok Sabha, please. He was building a narrative. Not only he, his articulate minister, one of the ministers of state, was building a narrative against the Kejriwal. It was not against AAP. They were taking the Kejriwal's names, Shahenshah, some Sheesh Mahal, or this or somebody, even here also. But if somebody is really corrupt, if you are building a narrative for corruption of a state, you have a right. You are Home Minister of the country. Instead of that, why are you meddling with the Constitution of India? You do that now. That is what we are waiting. That is what the members here said. Even if you are removing the state.
Dr. Keshav,
Even if you are removing the state.
Dr. Keshav,
Take up, sir.
through me.
Yes, what will you? So,
I will
we would not have
reflect
bothered.
everything the other side.
Yeah, sir.
I am a good reflector.
So I don't know why Kejriwal should shake the BJP or the parliament so much. I never knew that he was that powerful man, that his corruption has made you pass constitutional amendment bills. Now, sir, one other point, because I'm not getting into the integrities of the SC judgment, but one thing I tell you, what really surprises me, and it should have surprised you also, when a unanimous decision of 5 judges going along with the CJI sign a thing before the ink could dry, you have the pen of the president giving an ordinance. That too, it comes on the last day of the Supreme Court's working days. See, this really gives some kind of suspicion. And as a lawmakers, we get surprised over that kind of gestures. What we expect is, this is a house which discusses the law. If it is not good, we throw it out. If it is good, we opt it. Now, sir, as I've already said, it's a fraud. I will not say. Sir, why it is a fraud is, moreover, I will not again repeat. Sir, more than 3 times the Supreme Court judgment said the representative character of a government is what is democracy is all about. And that cannot be replayed. Sir, now, this representative form of government is a triple chain of command, which he said. Again, I will not go into that because much has been said about it now. Sir, I want to take the entire plank on a different. I want to take a debate on the different plank. Now, the Home Minister is smiling because he thinks I have no point. I think I have more point than Singhvi has. But I don't want to waste the time of speaking. I have the problem. So, sir, I don't want to recollect or remind you of the Americans and the Supreme Court judgment. But when you read them together, in conjecture, you would understand what is exactly the constitutional morality is. I'll not able. So without constitutional morality, dharma can never be established. Constitution is our dharma. So without morality, that cannot be established. Sir, where are we leading to by giving all these kind of things? Before that, I also have to. Wait, my papers. Sir, Mr. Smita, you said this is not about Delhi at all. What was referred to in the Supreme Court is about the cantors of NCTD and also about 239 AAA. What is cantors? It is about functioning. Cantors of 239 NA is nothing but the functioning. On that, the Supreme Court very clearly said, the further ordinance hands over the government Delhi to bureaucrats, and the ordinance hands over the governance of Delhi to bureaucrats. This is what is happening. That takes me to my subject today, sir. Sir, I'm afraid we are opening a new era. It is a serious matter for the Home Minister to think, and also the minister, however they are floating. We are entering a new era of what is known as bureaucracy. I am not against bureaucrats. There is a subtle difference between a bureaucrat and a bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is when you make this single-minded thinking into a theory and a policy, it becomes bureaucracy. When you shun your accountability, it becomes bureaucracy. Now we are, by handing over every power to a bureaucrat, and like the chief minister, elected chief minister, elected government, then it becomes bureaucracy. Sir. I want Yadav to appreciate this point, because I'm afraid of this, because this has been discussed time and again in many of the books. Like, sir, even short Bill said, that man will be accepted if not anybody else. Mill referred to the bureaucracy as a distinct from government, separate from the representative democracy. So when you are thinking of representative government, which the verdict has stressed too many times, Karl Marx theorized about the role and function of bureaucracy in a critique of Hegel's philosophy. He said, you can depend on anything, but not on bureaucracy. Sir, I am afraid of one thing. Please understand. The students of history should understand. I am telling you, we have best of bureaucrats as people's representatives here. They are accountable to people. Those who are not accountable are called bureaucrats. In my reference here, those who are coming into this house, like we had one of the best bureaucrats,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Manmohan Singh ji, who ruled this country. So I'm not against bureaucrats, but this mindset that we should go to an agency which is not accountable to people and overrule who is accountable to people is what exactly is.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I lost. Sir, I'm putting, but I will not take the names, but I have Mill and Wilson, Udo Wilson, and one answer to this problem is to say that bureaucracy has no place in all real democracy.
Sir, time is over.
So, yes.